All right. Hi, I'm your host, Tony, and this is
Kimona, the co-host.
I want you all to like, subscribe, and share. The links are below, and this is available on YouTube and all podcast platforms. So come on, make sure y'all like it, subscribe, and share it. Thanks. All right. Hello, I'm Tony with Bougie Bayou Witches, and I am the host. And this is my co-host,
Kimona.
and this is my guest.
Mine.
All right, today we're going to be talking about being careful and protecting your energy. And to me, this is a very important topic because people don't understand the reasons why we act the way we do sometimes when they come to us for a hug, or a lot of times when they want to shake our hands, or if they want to just even touch and put their hands all on us. Hey, stop it. You're transferring your energy. So I'm going to let Maya go ahead and get started off with this topic on being careful with your energy. So what are some ways you're being careful with your energy?
I'm very particular. I don't know. I'm sure if you guys have noticed, I don't touch people, their hands. I don't give hugs. I'm very careful with my hair. I'm very careful with my nails even. I always have my natural nails just because everything about us is power.
Energy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything like that. So you have to be very careful as far as like how you are going to be able to, like, I guess, share your energy in certain ways, if you want to put it that way, with the people that you're around. So I'm just really careful. My home, my car, everything, I always cleanse it. I always do everything. Mm-hmm. I'm not really much into cleansing baths. I don't know why.
So when you say that you don't give hugs, that's just like for strangers? What about for family members?
No, nobody.
Nobody?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
It's because of I don't want to say, I hate saying level, but it's like frequency. Yeah. The higher that you're up, the less like that you will want to touch a person, unless there's a reason, like you said, healing. You want to heal somebody, you might not want to put your hands on them, and I respect that, but I do. And so that's the only way I will ever put my hands on somebody besides my husband.
Now, what about as far as making eye contact? Do you?
No.
You don't make eye contact? Okay.
Yeah.
I do.
We do, but not for a long time.
Not for a long time.
Because they can steal energy by you looking in their eyes directly for a long time. That's why
the
they always say,
your soul.
take your eyes off them from time to time, turn around, look away, do something. Don't just stare at someone in their eyes for a long time. Because they can steal your energy.
Vampires are real. Yes. They are very much real.
They can feel your energy. And if you got good energy, they will do whatever they can to suck it from you.
To cipher your energy from you. Energy vampires are very, very real.
I get them a lot. I get them so much.
But I think it's because, when you're vibrating on a higher frequency, sometimes like if because sometimes, honestly, people that I admire that has really good energy, when I'm feeling real low, guys, I tend to cling on to a person. Yeah. My goal in my mind and heart soul is not to, I want to drain them or make them feel weak, but
you just
sometimes
feel better.
I need your energy to get me back to where I need to be. But I know there's people that constantly just suck and drain your energy, from you on a daily basis. But I do look to different people, that's in a really good high vibrating energy sometimes when I'm feeling low. Because I'm not always, happy-go-lucky. Sometimes, I feel sad. Sometimes I feel depressed. So, I just go to different people that I know that can bring me back to where I need to be.
On that, I believe, and then that's Mona's, and I respect that, but I feel like asking people for their permission is so important. That's something that I'm very big on. And something that I just went through recently, I just felt really sad this past week, and then I texted my husband and I said, hey, are you okay? And he said, yeah, but all of a sudden, like, this wave of, like, sadness just came through me, and it's because we are connected, like soul ties. So I disconnected us because I'm like, the reason why I'm feeling sad, he should not be able to feel that. So we have to be very careful as to, like, okay, just because I am feeling sad, I'm going to go ahead and just go to him so he can be like my one person to make me feel better. No, and sometimes we have to figure things out on our own and figure out, like, why am I sad? Why is this happening? Is it because of a reason, or is it just because, I mean, to me, it was because I was somebody was working on me. I'm just going to keep it real. It wasn't because of feeling or whatever it was, and I had to get rid of that. So you disconnect yourself from your loved ones.
And I know sometimes, right off, you don't, you want to put in the work, but I know sometimes, and I'm just being honest, I want to cheer up like right there. So I prefer to go to somebody else and just kind of
Vent to them.
vent to them,
Okay.
and just get that positive energy. Like I said, that I try not to do it as often. I find other ways like grounding to get myself back balanced. But I have contacted certain people to kind of get me back to where I need to be. But
Okay.
like Mara said, asking for permission
Yes.
actually is
The best way.
and that's something that I don't do, but I will start that, because you do have to ask people, because you don't know what that person is going through. Just
Right.
It's so heavy.
you don't know what
Yes.
that person is going through, and you kind of depending on their energy. That's the energy.
And some
vampire as
people,
well.
they
Yeah.
enjoy going around and stealing people energy, and they'll
Yeah.
admit it and tell you they enjoy stealing people energy. And
Yeah.
it's sad that they would do a thing like that, because I had an episode when I was at my store, and I was like, you know what, let me wear my dreads out, and this person came in and they were just so sad and so depressed, and it's like my spirit team was like, get him out the store. He gotta go. He gotta go. His energy's off. And it's like they didn't want to leave my store. They were like there for damn near an hour. Excuse my language. But I was like, I would go in the room and just shut the door, because I knew what was going on. That person energy was so negative. Whatever was attached to him, these negative entities or deities and spirits were coming to me and trying to drain me. I'm talking about I had a headache, and I just felt like they just sucked all the living energy out of me. Went home that day, and I just felt like crap. And I said to myself, never again will I walk around with my crown unwrapped. It's going to be wrapped.
You got to, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And some people don't know that they're actually energy vampires. Like, they don't know it. So
Yeah, we don't know
a
it.
girl, not a girl, but a woman did do that to me at the store, and some people are not
Aware.
comfortable. Us as people,
They're not
some
aware
people
that
are
they're
not
taking your energy.
and then we're not comfortable of saying like, hey, what are you doing? Stop what you're doing. But I was comfortable because nobody's going to take my energy.
That
And I
part.
said, well, what are you doing? Why are you draining me? Why are you trying to tap into my energy and remove and take some of my good energy? And she's like, because it feels so good. And I said, you need to stop what you're doing and you need to back up, because you're not going to take my energy.
So was she aware?
She was
aware of it.
Okay.
Because she admitted it,
Okay.
because she kept touching me. I said, hey, you gonna stop touching me, but not in a negative way, because she was aware of it, and she still to this day come in there. We explained to her the
learning.
reason. She didn't understand or know, because it felt good for her to touch us and try to take our energy and
Right.
stuff. And we were like, no, we know what you're doing. You're gonna stop that, So sometimes you have to speak up and let them know.
And let them know, because
Yeah.
they might not be aware. They're just
Right.
like, oh, this person,
They're thinking
and now it
it's
feels
okay.
so good. Cool, I really like her. No, it's like, yeah, you like me because you took what belongs to me. Like, of course you're going to like it. But you need
Right.
to stop doing that, because not all energy that you take is good energy.
That's right.
Exactly, because like I said, you never know what that person is going through.
And
Just
you never know what that
because-
person is dealing with, so you
Now,
don't want to be
don't
taking
wanna
everybody
be-
energy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't want to be, because I got to start touching people. Like, I got it real bad.
But I think that's how it is. Like, where we from, we're real friendly people. Now,
Yeah.
like I said, when I came to Texas, I was like, damn, these people out here not friendly. But in Louisiana, we friendly.
touching,
Baby,
we
we waving
friendly,
at
we
every
all
car
on you,
that pass by.
hey, how are you?
Like, how
We
you
are
doing?
true
Hey.
Southerners,
It's true
like-
Southern hospitality where we from. But Texas is totally different. You come say, hey to somebody, they looking at you like, what is this person speaking to me for?
And who is she? Who she
Okay.
think she is? And what's she talking
I was like, hell,
for?
they rude out here. So I
It
started
is
being
a
friendly.
different lifestyle.
You
Yeah.
haven't
It
been
is.
to the East Coast then, because the East Coast,
I've been to the East
even
Coast.
worse.
I worked out there in the East Coast for
East
about
Coast,
a good 2 weeks.
if you say
Yes,
hey
and
to
it's
them,
different.
they give you the side eye.
They're like,
But you know
what
what?
you-
Not really.
what
Not
is that?
all of them are like that.
You're not
because
everybody.
they
You're right.
love my accent. I would crack them up the way I talk, because they say I was so country.
Country,
And
yeah.
the way I pronounce my words versus how they pronounce their word. It was so funny. I had so much fun though, working out there in
It
Jersey.
is, yeah.
So yeah. But also, have you ever encountered, experienced, someone who had negative energy, and it just
all
felt
the
like,
time. All the
it just
time.
drained you, and you started feeling the pain and everything from
all
it?
the time. I just posted 2 days ago. I do not want to hang around somebody that's always bitter, mad, jealous, upset. I don't want to be around you. I would rather be by myself, because who wants Monday through Sunday have someone in their life that's just, oh, things ain't just constantly just complaining, nagging, just upset, mad. that will start blocking areas in your life.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't understand, it's sometimes it don't have to be you. It could be people you hang around. It could be family members that's in your circle. You have to be very careful who you have in your circle, because everybody is not for you.
Yes.
And I'm learning that just because, people help you out with this or, direct you, everybody's not for you.
Yeah. And it's
Everybody is just not for you. And, my circle is, yes. It is like it's every year. I mean, it just gets, but that's fine.
That's fine. It's fine.
I finally accepted it. Like,
Right.
you know what? Come on, this is just what it is.
Yeah, because basically starting off the new year, since it's 2024, we just want to make sure that we start this year out right. So yeah.
And I had a head start. I'm like, you know what? I'm not waiting until 2024. I'm waiting until 2024 to do certain things.
Right.
But as far as, calling my soul tribe and, removing people, like, no. I'm already clear and free of that. I done forgave that person. They done forgave me. And, it's like a new slate. So, no, but it's just... Yeah, I want somebody that's going to always uplift me, because like I said, because I'm spiritual, I'm not always happy-go-lucky. I get sad.
But you
just
want
like
to,
the next.
majority of the time, you want to be happy, though.
It's
I know
like
it's
you
hard,
wanna be-
but you want
that's
to.
That's my
'Cause we're
overall
human.
goal. I don't wake up every day, oh, I'm sad. No, but I do have my moments where, I'm just like, I feel like that.
Okay.
I want that, to have these friends in my life, like, come on, snap out of that.
Right.
You feel it and get over it.
That part.
That's the kind of people that I want in my life, my soul tribe, like-minded people.
That part. What about you, Ma?
Sorry, more connection. What did
I
you
know I was
say?
getting them too.
Part of being who I am. I'm so sorry. What did you say?
So basically, just a negative person coming around you and just communicating and talking to you. Do you feel that negative energy that off of them?
I feel it from a mile away. I stay the F away from them. I'm just like, get away from me.
But what if they need to vent to you and just tell you things?
Oh
and
no,
stuff like
I
that?
cut those people off. I'm not. No, I have 3 people in my life, and like I said, it's me, my husband, and my dog, and that's it. I stopped talking and communicating with my mom, my dad, and my siblings.
And that's so it's been
It's
hard,
been
but
months,
it's
months,
peaceful
and
though.
months.
Yeah,
That's the hard thing to do. It's really hard, but
It's been a little
I
hard
take
for
peace
the
over
holidays, though.
misery and just craziness.
for Thanksgiving it really was, because I'm just like, because my kids was like, why you don't want to go? I can't.
Yeah.
I just
That
couldn't.
was a little. It was my
hard.
first year.
I couldn't.
Last year that I did not spend it with my family, so
Exactly,
it was
my
a
first year.
little bit of like, but
Because-
I'm okay.
But I'm not at the point. I'm finally at the point to where, because like my son told me, you could just have boundaries. But this year I just couldn't do it at all. Mm-hmm. I just because I'm not gonna go and hey. I'm not gonna fake with you. You don't really care for me, and I really don't care for you. So that's just what it is.
Yeah.
I still love you, but I'm not.
You gotta love them from a distance.
I'm just not gonna fool with you. Right. I'm not no longer faking with people anymore. It's just I don't have nothing against you. It's just that we done outgrew each other.
Yeah.
We done outgrew each other, and that's okay.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that's okay. But I know who has my best interest.
Right.
Yeah.
And they might not be able to understand, but as long as you understand and you understand
that's the thing. A lot of them do understand.
They do. My
They
family
do. I was
does.
say
They're
a
like,
lot
"What's
of them
wrong
do
with
understand.
you?"
Some of them, they
Yeah.
understand. Trust
They
me.
understand.
They just play that slow roll
Oh,
like they
right.
don't,
They're
but they
just
do.
slow.
They understand.
I just don't
They
feel
play
like
the slow roll.
I'm fixing to go sit at a table with you to where you, what you're thankful for, and that faking and all that stuff, and then when I leave the door, who does she, that you bad mouthing me. I'm done with that in my life. Because that happens so much.
Especially amongst family.
It's amongst family. And
Family, man. Who you
that-
telling?
that-
They be
that's the
smiling
worst.
all in your face, running to you.
Yeah.
How's it been? How's the boys? Da, 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 da. You know you don't care about
You
me.
don't
Come
care
on now.
about me.
I feel that energy, and I know you don't like
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Something that helps.
You don't
me
even
with that,
call and
though-
talk to me.
Yeah. Death. People are afraid of death.
Yes.
What are you ladies? How do you guys perceive death as?
I'm not afraid of it. I'm not afraid.
I struggle.
You
I'm
struggle
not
with
afraid of
the
it.
thought of
Yeah.
either losing somebody you love or the thought of even you
Both.
dying. You struggle with it?
Yeah.
Why do you think that you struggle with it?
Because, and I know I'm not going to be here forever. It's just that, I want to see my kids end up in their career. I want to see them have, and I know I will. I will see that. But,
Do you know the
just-
age you'll be when you see him?
No, I haven't got that far
You
into
never
it.
asked?
No. Well, yeah, you asked before.
You know I did.
I was gonna say you asked back in the day before. What
We gonna be
age?
here for too damn long. That's all I gotta say.
You asked, what age and what.
Do you remember? Because I forgot it. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't remember.
I remember.
Oh, you remember? Okay, cool.
All the way down to how I'm going to pass away.
Damn, you got a good memory.
Yeah, but now I just, like I said, I want to be around long enough to see my kids land their career.
Yeah.
Their families, be introduced to their wives. But I mean, I know death is a part of life, but I do struggle.
That's also one thing that I understood from my team and from the council, that as long as you continue to be fearful of that.
You can't be fearful.
You can't be fearful, because then you're going to stop your blessings. You're not going to be able to be like more, what's the word that I want to say? Like your abilities are not going to get stronger. You're just going to get stuck there, because fear is the stagnation of everything.
Yeah.
If you let fear, if you see a like, people don't see spirits, okay, but if you see like a black shadow or something like that, which I don't know, have you seen those?
I have.
Like, if you're just like, okay, and then continue. I'm not scared of it, so I'm just like, as long as
in the beginning, I used to be, because
like
the way that the way that my bed is positioned, my bathroom is all black, and then I'll see like the blackness, swing by. And it used to be, but now I just be like, hey, I'll do something like that. Yeah, I'll just be friendly. Like, I'm not an enemy. I'll talk like, I'm not your enemy. I'm a friend to you. And it could have been, somebody that lived there before, maybe have passed, away or something.
Now, are you able to distinguish between a good spirit and a bad spirit if you're saying hi to them?
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
but
never
I would say, hey, and I would let them know I'm not an enemy to them. So I don't know if it's a good spirit or a bad spirit. No, I never even, but I always like to just talk and let them know, hey, I'm not, an enemy, or, I'm not just a bad person or something like that. Okay. But no, I don't know if it's a good spirit or if it's a bad spirit.
And what time you'll be able to decipher it and stuff like that, because it comes with practicing and doing it more and more, because there's some tricks to spirits. And me playing on the board and stuff like that, and using a pendulum and on spirit boards to communicate with and stuff like that, I've learned.
But I notice, like, when I do call upon my spirit team, like in meditation, whatever, I always say the purest white light, because you have to, when I call upon my spirit team, I have to make sure I say that, because if not, I can't attract dark spirits. Even before any of my readings, even before when I call,
the area,
protection amongst me, because I don't know what spirit that person may have within them. Right. I always say a spirit of the purest white light.
That's true. But as far as the death part, like, I'm not afraid of death. I already know what I'm going to pass, and I know when a lot of the people around me are. And I just keep it at that. So what about you?
Same. I'm not afraid of it. I was afraid of it when I was younger.
When I was younger, that's when I got out of it.
Not college, but when I was like a teenager.
17, and then 16. I kind of snapped out of it when I was a teenager, and I started asking those questions.
And I'm just like, oh, okay, so when am I going to die? Oh, dang, that's a long time from now. Are you sure, Spirit? Let's double check, because I don't know if I can handle all that. So,
I mean, as time goes, I will. I'm not going to say probably. It'll get better for me. But yeah, I do struggle. I do struggle with it.
Well, that's okay. At least you do know that you struggle and stuff like that. But when that time comes, it comes.
It comes, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, is there anything else you want to share, ladies?
Protecting our energy.
Yes.
Oh, house.
I mean, I know so much to talk about.
Energy. Please, everyone that you're listening to, make sure that you're careful with who you are inviting into your homes.
That too. That's
another. I don't have company. I just, and then I have before you step into my home, I have a sign that says, check your energy before you come into my house. A sign, because you have to be very careful.
Oh, who you allow in your house and stuff.
When few people that are welcome into my home, I always sage afterwards. Mm-hmm. Because if not, then, whatever energy they was in, I can easily transfer into that energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now this was a really good conversation, because, as I'm presented more gifts and, I'm growing stronger and stronger on my journey, I have to protect my energy.
Get to.
especially with the touching, because I want to touch everybody. That's just
It's
like
a
I said,
habit.
that's just
I
a
mean, that's
habit.
just how we were raised and stuff.
But the looking into eyes, I don't look into people's eyes that long unless I know they have a pure soul.
Yeah.
If I stare into your eyes a very long time, then I know you are a good person. I know truly you are a good person, but I don't stare into people's eyes that long.
Right. And then as far as me, I don't have a lot of company either unless I'm doing my we recording our videos for the episodes. Other than that, or I'm doing a New Year's party, it be empty. Don't nobody really come over here, and it don't bother me at all because I like my peace, peace and quietness. I couldn't ask for nothing else but that peace of mind. I ain't got to deal with that drama, that mess. I love it. It should be so quiet here.
But a lot of people, like maybe our viewers, they're not like that. You know, maybe they do have people like that and bring them over. So to me, my question was more so towards them. Like, if you're listening to this, be careful with who you are inviting over. Make sure, like Mona said, that you're saging your home or that you're cleansing your home whenever they leave,
sticks or whatever,
from whatever they've touched to whatever they have, because
wherever they sat.
Like anything could be a curse. We can curse our own selves.
Yes.
I mean, so
why
can't somebody else that's coming into our house not curse us as well?
Yes, we can.
So
yes, we
just
can.
be careful with that.
Because even though they come into your house, don't mean they're coming in with the best interests and stuff. You know,
some people can
never know what they said before
your
they
house
came
to
in.
See what you got. Some
That
people
part.
can see how you doing. You know how you live.
And in their mind, they're like, why does she have that? That's cursing.
Right. Talking negative, sending that evil eye.
Even with on social media, you know, I have been, you know, slowly but surely eliminating, you know, so-called friends on social media because everybody that you can have 3,000 friends, but all those 3,000 friends, do you really conversate with them with that person? And I mean, you probably have people out there that you do, but you know, when I check my friend list, I'm like, I don't really know these 3,000 people.
No, I'm
so
not sure
I
we
was
don't.
told, you know, to start eliminating, you know, friends. Like, you know, because you don't know who's watching and sending that energy towards you. That person don't have to talk to you to send energy towards you.
They can send the energy all they want. We're going to constantly protect ourselves from it. So I don't fear. And you know, that's because at first I was like, oh, dang, I need to go through here and start deleting. I said, no, I'm not going to go delete nobody. They can watch me because at the end of the day, I'm going to protect myself from them. Because you'll drive yourself crazy if you sit here and be wondering, oh, is they sending negative energy? Okay, is it this person? Is that? No. I don't even think about that.
You don't know who he is. I'm like,
I mean, they'll give you signs and stuff sometimes. They ain't gonna probably tell you, oh, it's this person. They might. It just really depends on your spirit team.
Mine will tell me no.
Mine don't always tell me because they know me. Mine won't always tell me who it is. They gonna handle it themselves, but they know if I knew who it was, it might be on and popping like popcorn, so they're smart to keep it away from me.
No, is that a Virgo thing?
Must be, because I promise you, I'd be like, who is it? Don't worry about it, Tony. We got it. Okay?
No, but not only even with that, you know, that person will present themselves eventually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They'll make the signs and things available, and you get that clarity eventually. But they're not gonna sit here and just come out and tell you the name always. Now, some people might, but mine won't because they know me. Yeah.
But no, you got to protect yourself at all times, whether it's, you know, covering your crown, just watching where you go, you know, being around certain people, you know, the space that you are in. You just have to, protect yourself at all times. And if, you know, I'm not always a person that covers up when I go out in public.
And why is that, if you don't mind me asking?
I just, you know, I created like a barrier around me to where, you know, I'm learning how to block out certain energies from around me.
Because that's quantum healing.
I didn't know that till you said something earlier.
Yep, because when you create
I'm learning as I go. Like, I heard you say that. I'm like, hey, you know.
But see, the reason I do like to cover is because, to me, I feel like it makes me more vulnerable and real sensitive to feeling people's energy. I notice whenever I have something over my head, I feel better. But when I don't, I feel like, do you feel like that when you come in, you know, to the job and stuff like that, and you don't have your head covered, how you can feel more sensitive to their energies?
Your business, yes, because that's a different thing.
Right.
The people that go in there, they're in there for, you know, different stuff. But if I'm going to the grocery store, if I'm going to whatever, I'm not going to cover my hair up. I just have my own protection, my own shield, I'm good.
I'm just
saying, like, going into the shop and stuff like that, because there's so many heavy different energies and stuff that do come in.
I just recently just learned how to build that barrier that that shield around me. In the beginning, I didn't know. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. In the beginning, I didn't. I would, take on all that negativity. I'll take on all the hurt, the pain that I feel other people feeling, and I'll just be like, oh, why am I? But that was what. But no, now I can shield myself and be like, hey, it's whatever. But still, even when you shield yourself, you still have to find ways to balance out your energy because you still will feel a certain way, even with the shield.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's why I shield myself because, everybody can't read me. Everybody can't read me. Then people can read me, but not everybody can read me.
Yeah, they can read probably some things, but not everything about
you. Not everything.
So, yeah.
Because I don't, yeah.
Because sometimes we don't let it be known.
We don't always have them. Look, I don't want this. We have those guards up sometimes. People want us to let them guards down, but then we have reasons why we have those guards up. Because sometimes our spirit team or our ancestors warn us: keep your guards up. Don't trust that person.
It's a form of protection.
So yeah,
it's a form of protection. Yeah.
And if you guys want to know how to do it, just leave the comments down below.
We'll definitely help you. But when you. Because, I'm going to start getting out more, branching out my shell.
Okay, because I know I be in hermit mode. That's that Virgo thing. I be in hermit mode.
I'm being told to get out more, but as I get out more and be around more people, that shield's is going to higher and higher. But some places I will cover my head. Like when I'm being told to cover my head, I'm going to cover my head.
Yeah, I have to cover mine in my business. That's what I always be told.
I'm an empath, and I'm like,
sometimes going to a cemetery and stuff like that, it's good to cover your head and stuff like that too.
Oh yeah, I could definitely places like that. But remember, always protect your energy. Like you want to know more how to protect your energy, comment below, and we'll be happy to give you more insight. Even
few pointers.
Yeah. Well, like always, y'all, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Is there anything y'all want to leave our viewers with?
No, protect your energy.
That's right. Be careful with who you allow in your space, too.
Because, like I said, other people, you could be a blockage. We can block ourselves, and then it could be people that we're hanging around. Family, friends, lovers can block us as well.
That's right.
And if you have a child, I'm pro to children. I love children. And she knows that if you do have a gifted child and you know that they're gifted, please don't let anybody touch your child. When I say touch them, I mean like spiritually, for any spiritual reasons, because they're tiny beings and they're so powerful and they are so pure to this world that they don't know evil. So if somebody that is not pure soul, like how she said, touches them for whatever reason, they say that they're going to touch them. I always ask the permission for the mother and for the mother to be around. That's just how I work. But don't let your babies just, something's wrong with my baby. Can you go ahead and heal her, or can you heal him? No.
Be careful. Not everybody that say that they're, spiritual and do this and that are true.
Oh, say that again.
Not everybody.
Because that is so true.
That is spiritual or true. It's some people out here that are not, and I'm just going to leave it at that.
And you don't know exactly.
You don't know what their intentions is, right?
And what they're going through.
And even not just the children, yourself too.
Exactly.
Being teenagers, us being adults, you got to be careful with who you allow into your life, who you allow to tap into your energy, who you allow to read you. Yeah. Because I'm bad for that. But who allow you to read you and stuff too, because they can tap into your energy and they can see things that you might not know that they can see. And just be careful.
Be careful too when you go into readers and healers, because just because that person say I'm a healer or I'm a reader, that doesn't mean they did the work. Like I said, it took me 2.5 years before I even went into my business to become a healer. Just because I'm a healer, don't go run into that person. Check their credentials first. Check their credentials and, trust your intuition, because everybody that's led to my business is usually through her or through their intuition. Yes. Word of mouth. I really don't even do a lot of, advertising on my business. Because
I post up some every now and then, but I don't really do advertising.
Everybody
it's more like for the products that I have in the store. It's not like the work that I do. I don't really advertise.
That's
it's more like
word of mouth. Word of mouth is the most important thing, because if somebody went and said, hey, that person did this and this and this and it really worked for me, then you don't have to advertise yourself.
It's going to draw in the people itself.
Yeah, I'm saying I still, my business still flow. I stay, even after my 9 to 5s, I stay busy with, word of mouth. But no, just protecting your energy is very, very important.
That's right. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. And like always, drop your feedback below. Drop your feedback below. Like, share, and subscribe until our next episode. Bye.